What's up everybody, Remington from Impulse Creative, and today I've got another drift tutorial. This drift tutorial is going to be around setting up your targeting based on teams. So in a previous video that I did, we talked about how to define your teams and set team availability. You can check out that right here. But now what we're going to do is we're going to tell the drift chat widget when to pay attention. So how you do that is you're going to need to set up targeting for the drift widget. And now don't get this confused with the playbook targeting, because playbooks can be completely different than the live chat widgets. So we're going to define the availability of the chat widget based on your team's availability. So we can do this in a variety of ways. You could have just one team, or you can make it so that you've got multiple teams depending on whether you're in multiple time zones, but it's going to allow for you to choose who chats get routed to during a certain time, and also when to show the chat widget. So when you jump into Drift, you're going to, of course, hit the gear icon. When you hit the gear icon, you're going to click App Settings and then Chat Widget. When you get into the chat widget, you'll see a variety of options, and the option that you want today is hours and targeting. So when you get to hours and targeting, you're going to see your online offline status, which will likely have a default that is set to your office hours. Now you can make this manual. This is in general when the chat widget would be available. But then if you scroll all the way down, you'll see targeting. And this is where you can choose the audience. So for instance, if you only wanted this available to known contacts, you could choose that there. But this is the area right here, the display when area, that we can define availability by team. So you can see you could create a new rule, or you can edit an existing rule. So I'm going to go ahead and do that here. And you'll see I've already got some country targeting based on my widget, based on what fits best for my business. But you could also create or options. So in this scenario, I want the country to also, be considered in the rules. So I'm going to create an and rule, which will make it so that both the country rules that I have and, of course, the team availability rules would be there. So you click and, you click into the first column here, and you're going to scroll down to team. So you'll see team there, and then of course you can choose your team. So in the last video I showed you rock stars, and then you can choose online or offline. So what this will do is, based on the availability or based on whether someone is active in that said team, whatever you've decided on the team level, this will make it so that the bot is available for those individuals. Now, if you have multiple teams, what you can do is you can have, your team settings with the country settings, for instance, and then you can create an or functionality, which would make it this rule is active or this rule is active. And you could set the different criteria for each of the teams. So if one team disables before another team enables, the chat would just turn off on the website, for instance. So if you have any more questions about Drift, conversational marketing, or you just need some help, please feel free to reach out to me on Twitter at RemingtonBeg. You can hit me up in the comments, and you could email me at remington@impulsecreative.com. So if you have any other questions, let me know. If you'd like to see other tutorials we've done, you can go ahead and you can do that here. And if you would like to subscribe to our daily videos, you can go ahead and do that right here. Until next time, I'm Remington from Impulse Creative. Have a great day.